Hey folks, and get you in the better light there. Okay, today I'm working on my car again. I kind of have it backed in. That's not a very good view. Sun's gonna suck. All right, what am I doing? Well, let me show you. I already kind of started and got kind of the boring stuff out. So I've got my trunk liner out and kind of see that. And what are these wires hanging here? Oh, those are my old lights. We are going to be changing out my tail lights from these poorly tinted. I mean, there's a video of me doing this, or maybe I just did a quick video, but not of me tinting it, but afterwards or the after part. And as it's bubbled up, I've trimmed it away to keep from moisture and stuff building up there. I'm not good at tinting. This was my first set of taillights to do it. First set I've ever done. Probably not the best car to, probably should have picked a flatter tail light to try, but yeah, it's all right. So I've been wanting to customize my tail lights by buying another set of factory ones and just doing my own lighting until I found these. I've got they're smoked, so I don't have to worry about tinting them, and they're sequential, so the tail light or the turn signal itself. So I can do this one-handed here without dropping it, because they're not expensive, but they're not cheap. So this is the turn signal, and then all the red is the tail light, and the brake lights are going to be in the middle. But the turn signal is sequential, so it's actually going to start from the middle of the trunk and then go along. So kind of wanting to do that. I was going to buy another set off of eBay, like either used one or whatever, to basically demolish and put my own boards in it and make my own lighting effects. And I started looking into it, and like I said before in other videos, I'm cheap. I don't necessarily want to spend a lot of money on things. So when I started totaling up kind of what it was going to cost, it was way more than what I was expecting. So I got these cheaper. But I will set you guys up and you can watch me do this. All right, so I already did the boring stuff. I took the bolts out, cut my wires from the old lights. Oh, is there another clip? Let's see, that clip. You got to pop that off. There we go. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't fully cut it, so I'm gonna grab a screwdriver. Got to get into the corners here. There we go. Oh, more wire ties. Gotta need a light because I can't see. The instructions say that I've got to run these wires down on the other side, but I don't know how that's going to work. Okay. All right, got those down. Kind of show you what I did there. So this is where my lights were connected. This is the wiring going back to the tail lights, which I'll be disconnecting. I had, I guess I'm going to remove these. These used to light up until I got in my accident and they had to redo the bumper. And I didn't want to rebuy them, so I just clipped the wires. So I'm going to cut those wires out. And yeah, so that's going to come unplugged, so that's going to pop out with this tail light. And then, yeah, this side we should be able to so I can get you guys in a position here. There we go. Come on. There we go. All right, those are out. So let's see, we've got this one. It's got its own harness. I'll put you guys back here. Try and make it so you can actually see me. All right. I'm usually for leaving the plastic on until the end, but that's just going to be in the way. Throw that away. Okay. So these are really well done. It's a nice looking light. All right. Drop all that stuff through. Yes, sir. And got one nut. You reuse the factory hardware, so it doesn't come with new hardware, but they're just two 10 millimeter nuts. Ooh, that fits nice. That's a good look. I'm excited. Let me grab the other one. All right. Pop that in. Yep. They've got a nice piece of foam insulating, or for weatherproofing, so you don't really have to worry about water coming through. Oh, it seals up really nice. That is a nice look. Let me show you here the progress halfway. What do we got? Well, that's slick. I like that against the color of my car. So we're gonna have a little bit darker tint this time. This little laser there is my parking sensor. I've got one of those parking things in the garage, so you know where to stop your car. All right. So this wire, I think goes between them. So we'll figure out the wiring here after I gotta get all the lights installed. So next one to come out, we're gonna take this one off over here, I think. Let's get make sure I get my hand in the way a little bit more. Yeah. So we've got a 10 millimeter nut. This one's got a wire support on it. Sorry for burping into the mic there. All right, nut comes off. I really don't know why I did not take these out when I tinted them. That would have made it so much easier. Make that easier. Push that grommet through. I'm going to grab a little mallet, tap those bolts instead of trying to pry it. I'll just tap it. Just give it a little tap, a little tappy tap, tap tap tap. Maybe. You suck. I guess I'm gonna get a pry tool, plastic one, of course. And we'll pry the clip off over here. I think I've had these off before. Oh yeah, I did, because I changed my bulbs. There we go. All right, so let me show you this as well. If you are doing LED conversion, where you're changing your bulbs LED from incandescent, and your lights flash really fast, or your signal arrow flash really fast, you have to install one of these. These are load resistor, and it tricks your car into thinking that you actually have a bulb in an incandescent bulb, or a normal light bulb versus an LED bulb. Keeps it from flashing fast. These are slick. I don't know if I'll have to have these on the new ones. So I think what I'll do before I bolt everything down and finish it off, I'll make sure that it's not going to go rapid flashing on me. All right, let's blind you a little bit there and get you there. That's better. Well, that doesn't help at all. All right, I got to get these clips undone. Oop, there's one. Sometimes these come off real easy, and then sometimes they fight you. Those two were working with me today. So unplug the lights there, push that grommet in, get this wire support off. I haven't looked back here since I got in my accident. Car was rear-ended, and this whole side was kind of pushed in. And they body shop did a pretty good job. Of course, I forget their name. Local place in Puyallup. Yeah, so she's torn apart. Looks pretty good. All right, let's grab the first side here. It's got a lot of extra wires. Okay, I'm gonna set this down over here. I'm gonna move you out of the way, and hopefully that looks okay-ish. Here's my finger again. All right. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, it comes with a grommet and everything. That is cool. Well, we're going to undo this wiring first before we slide her through there. Twist tie. Okay. How slick. Slick, slick, slick. You know, you never really know with some of these aftermarket lights, like what kind of quality you're going to end up with. And, you know, I've seen some that are just cheap, you know, poor design, poor execution. Things don't fit right. You know, you got to modify a bunch of stuff. These really should be plug and play. And, you know, if they weren't, it wasn't going to matter to me because I'll just modify it myself. But yeah, that is slick. That's a good grommet. Okay. Just gotta lock it. Oh, yeah. Come on. Okay. Gotta line up all the little clips and hey. It even comes with rubber protectors on the hardware. That is nice. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. I'm gonna grab the other one here. Snap that one in too. Okay. Well, now I'm curious what these. Oh, maybe? I wonder what that is for. Okay. They must have to both. Okay, they both run up through there, or we'll run a wire up each side, I guess. Makes sense. Don't forget to undo your screw protectors. Now, if this was somebody else's car, I'd have some plastic protection on this bumper, and I'd put some tape along the edge just to make sure I didn't scrape nothing on their vehicle. But this is my car, and I can scratch it if I want to. Actually, I need to get some buffing done on this, get my paint corrected. It's due. It needs it. Gosh. Wow, those couldn't fit any better. That is slick. That is. Now, I haven't even tightened the screws yet. Look at those things. That is cool. That is really cool. Okay, so for some reason it won't let me turn it around when I was in the other view. Weird. Okay, I'm gonna pause you guys for a little bit here. You don't need to hear me go through the thought process of wiring and figure out all the wiring and stuff. So I'm going to bolt these in and figure out the wiring. I'll rough in the wiring. We'll do a test. I'll show you guys that. I'll show you the wires roughed, and then I'll show you the final product. So, because this is going to get boring, you staring at me, my fat butt bent over in this trunk. So, nobody wants to see that. But I'll be back. That's the startup sequence. Let's hit the brakes. See what the brakes do. Okay. And then, good, my turn signal doesn't flash too fast. Like it's got a bulb out. That's great. And the other one. All right, that's pretty slick. That is really slick. Here's the hazards. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. My neighbor had a question. Okay, I'm going to shut the car down. Or let's turn the car off. I'm curious to see what this actually looks like. Okay, so I'm going to shut the hazards off, and then I'm going to power the car down. So when the lights go out, I think they got a timer. I'm going to shut them off. We'll see what happens. Okay, well, they just go off. So it looks like there's just a power on sequence. That's really cool. Again, it won't let me turn it around. Weird. Very strange. This phone is acting up. Yeah, so there's the sequence. Man, they look good. They really look good. I am more than pleased with that. In fact, I'm probably gonna have to tint my third brake light now. It kind of stands out too much. Although I kind of want that one. You kind of want to have one that's not tinted, so that, and that one flashes. I got the strobe hooked up to that one, and that's kind of, you want somebody to see that first. So, although these are really bright, even with the smoke, so I like it. I am happy. So right now I just have the wires. Wires are just dangling right now. So I'm gonna finish tying all this up. I'll come back and I'll show you guys the finished result. Oh, there's that laser. I just walked underneath it. But I'll come back and I'll show you guys what with my wiring complete, what that all looks like. All right, so got the wiring done. So the reason it's like this side here, it's got these zip tie clips on the side like that, and it's on the inside. Well, they don't have those holes on the inside, so they have them on the outside. I don't have any of those clips, and I think I will find some and then change these zip ties out so it doesn't look so ugly. But that's my tie up. I got everything tied up across there. I started putting that panel together and realized I didn't show you all the wiring, so got that there. I'm gonna snap those together, or get my piece back in and get all done, and then put the panel up. I also didn't check the reverse wire. I want to see what the reverse lights look like. I'll get the reverse lights, test those out, and we'll do a final at the end of the video here of all the functions of the lights and everything. I'll set you behind the car and I'll go through all the motions and stuff. So I'll give you a final view of everything. So pretty cool. They're really, I mean, there's instructions with it, but they're, one pager. They do have, they do kind of give you an idea of where to plug things in and how to route them and everything. And honestly, I didn't even look at them. I mean, I saw them. I peeked at them. I never read them. This was really, really, really easy plug and play. If you've got a Sentra, now this is I have a 2015 Sentra, but these will work for 2013 to 2019. These taillights will work with. So I got them on eBay. Just search 2015 Sentra taillights, and you'll find them. I believe I paid $245 plus tax, free shipping. Got them in a couple of days. Way cheaper than buying an extra set from just a regular OEM set and modifying them with all the stuff I would have needed. I would have been $500 easy into it if I would have done it myself, and I wouldn't have looked this good. These are, man, they look good. I'm be jealous of the people that get to travel behind me. So, all right, I'll be back. I'm gonna clean this up, give you a final clean shot, and we'll show the final results, and then I'll end the video. So, stay tuned. So reverse lights look like. Oh, that's pretty cool. And here's the finished product. Trunk's back together. The bulb seals are in place. Everything looks good. All the wiring's tucked. Got my lid back on. I gotta glue this back into place because the clips were broken. So I think I broke that the first time I tried to take this cover off. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching. That was just a quick video. Hopefully it was quick. I don't think I spent. That was less than an hour, I think, to put all that together. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.